college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Canes will kick it off to get us underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Memphis offense will get the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent.
Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. With the catch, it's Landry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's the pressure. Back open in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, if you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Finds his man. It's small. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to...
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. I don't know if it was luck or aggression. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed.
Continues to fight for yards. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Hold and fire complete. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This could be a major turning point in this game. Going for it inside their own 40. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Back to throw. It's Ramsey. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Bean. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hubs it downfield. Catch in the middle. It's West. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw. It's Ramsey. Flips it out in the flat. And he's knocked down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for
touchdown, Memphis! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. On to attempt the try.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to the ground with the running back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Ramsey. Throws to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's West. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hurricanes are on the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finds his big tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. 1st and 10 for the offense. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Trying to pull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
He's got him this time. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
To the air, it's Ramsey. He's got him. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
No, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon where the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon.
There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Rush is on him. Got a man. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That QB is absolutely going to buy all the hog mollies up front at steak dinner tonight. My goodness, when you have that much time in the pocket, I think I could be successful. And I don't even like quarterbacks who want to play quarterback.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Ramsey. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And that one will put them up here in the second half. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Darnold. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's small. Got room at the 35. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire...
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
It'll be 3rd and long. Going to look downfield again. He's got the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Going right and going deep. Touchdown, Memphis. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. Keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do that.
Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
As an offense, you've got to know at this part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Bean. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Canes will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. On the snap, it's Darnold. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react.
Going deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Pulls it in. It's small. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. To the air, it's Ramsey. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Miami!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Starting to feel a little pressure. Working the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Memphis picking up the tempo. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The offense in hurry-up mode. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Memphis. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. Gets it out fast. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Bean. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
22 water. 22 water.
Wants to throw again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
Here comes the heat. Quick shovel pass. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, it's Ramsey. Quick strike complete. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Caves! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oklahoma State proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Pokes team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for now. He's going to let it go. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go.
Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's small. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. Looking for room at the 25. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Canes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Fires to the right. He's got it. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. And he can't get it off, taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway and a big play. defense. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because defend
breaks into the open. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a first down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's small. Touchdown, Memphis! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. And coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to hit the extra point and make it a touchdown game. And there might be 2 more plays left. The kickoff, maybe 1 more snap with the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Looking for a man. It's Ramsey. Pressure coming. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the catch down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like